What's going on YouTube? As you can tell from the title, today's video is on ALPHALETE versus GYMSHARK. So I'm going to cover a lot of topics and answer a lot of questions. Hopefully I can help you decide which you like better or which you want to buy from more. The first topic that we're going to cover is price and shipping. So for many of the items that I got, for example the Hex leggings or the GYMSHARK hoodie or the GYMSHARK stringer, I got for mostly around 20 to 50 USD. Shipping was around $5 to $10 depending on if I bought it with someone else and I would split shipping. But recently GYMSHARK had a free shipping promotion going on, and so I used that and got another ion stringer, which I'll showcase later on. As for the ALPHALETE, I bought both tanks for around 20 USD and shipping was around also $10, but I split with my friend and luckily we were able to ship it to his house, and at the time he was living with his cousins in the States. As far as shipping goes, all of the GYMSHARK that I've gotten so far has come on time or way before the due date. As for ALPHALETE, it came very quickly as well, almost the same time as GYMSHARK, so no complaints there. Moving on to quality, the quality of the GYMSHARK clothing is fairly decent. I wouldn't say it's the best, especially some of the items like my stringer. It started becoming a little rougher, as in like the material of it. When I first bought it, it was very soft, but now it's kind of starting to get very firm, and when I wear it, it's not as comfortable as I would like it to be. But as far as the GYMSHARK hoodie, it's very comfortable. After a few washes, it's still very comfortable. I think GYMSHARK is just experimenting with what they find is best. And I know that a lot of people had complaints with the Hex line. I have two items from the Hex line, the Hex leggings and the Hex long sleeve. And I haven't had any ripping within the Hex area. But I know that my friend bought a pair and he wore it to squat and it just ripped. But as for me, it didn't rip. The leggings and the long sleeve are quite a tight fit, so I'm not sure why it ripped on my friend, but it didn't rip for me. I think it just varies between the products, which isn't very good because you want consistency in the products. As for the ALPHALETE tanks that I bought, they're pretty good quality. After a few washes, they're still just as soft as they were before. I would say they're actually softer than any of the products that I've seen from GYMSHARK, which is pretty impressive because ALPHALETE is still new in the game. As far as the logos on each of the products, GYMSHARK started peeling very slightly on my tank, and for my ALPHALETE ones, they started to peel just a little. But honestly, that just comes with wear and tear over the few months that I've been wearing them. But the ALPHALETE tanks that I bought them pretty recently, and like I said, they've been peeling just a little, which is honestly not that great. But as far as comfortability and the quality of the material, I think it's a lot better than the GYMSHARK tanks and stringers that I've gotten. Moving on to the fitment of the clothes. To start off, for GYMSHARK, I say the Hex leggings and the Hex long sleeve is very true to fit. I usually get a size small or a size medium, but I find that products from GYMSHARK and ALPHALETE run a little small. I'm not a very big individual myself, and small fits a little too tight just for me, and medium sometimes is just a little too long. So I guess it varies between your body type, but I still find them very comfortable. As for the GYMSHARK hoodie, it fits me perfectly lengthwise, widthwise, and it's not too tight. For the ALPHALETE tanks, they fit very nicely. One great thing about ALPHALETE is that when I was looking on their website and looking at how the tanks looked on the models, and I was hoping that it'd be the same and perfect fitment, and when it came, it was just that. It fit perfectly. Width-wise, it wasn't as tight as the GYMSHARK, maybe because I've washed the GYMSHARK a lot more, but that shouldn't be the case. They shouldn't shrink that much. So in conclusion, my thoughts on these products, I personally do like GYMSHARK a lot better just because they have a lot more different items, and it's kind of more trusted in a way that they've been in this business longer, and ALPHALETE is just still starting out, and they're still trying to mess around with materials and products and designs to see what they like better and what suits us better as customers. But I do think that ALPHALETE has a lot of potential just because of how comfortable they are and of how great the fitment is already. As you all know, Christian Guzman runs ALPHALETE, and honestly, since he's such a young individual, he knows what appeals to his customers, and being just a few years younger than him, I think his style and what he's aiming for is really great. But overall, I still would prefer GYMSHARK a little better. If you guys are a GYMSHARK fan or an ALPHALETE fan, hit that thumbs up. Remember to subscribe, comment down below, and share with all your friends. That's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next video.